Really? Okay, little dog next door, you gonna have to chill out, buddy. Gizmo done went in the house. Oh, I thought that was, what is that? Hey, Empress Yaya. Waiting on a few more people to come in, and we gonna get started, child. Hey, Phoenix. So they didn't have the press conference today, and yeah, what we thought. This was a hoax. She basically played in our faces. Like, we legit out here praying for this girl, and she out having a good time. And I was just sitting up talking to my husband about this whole situation. If you gonna commit a criminal act, at least be smart. At least be smart about it. You done did all this dumb stuff on your own phone. They got your whole search history and everything. You done searched how old is a kid for an Amber Alert. You done searched the movie Taken. You done went to Target and got all your snacks for the weekend. You all the information that the police need is on your phone. They got your phone records. They got everything. The police know everything. There's certain stuff you can tell that they're not releasing all of the information, but they know it all. They didn't put this whole story together. They're not stupid. They got all the information. They didn't put the story together, but they just don't want to tell us everything. And they said at this point, Carlee ain't talking no more. When she got out the hospital, she shut down. Yeah, you don't want to talk no more because they got the whole story. And if she says anything else, she's just going to dig herself deeper into trouble. So somebody then told her, shut your mouth. Don't say shit else. And that's what at least she got enough sense to shut up. Because she done already got to the hospital and lied to these people and told them that some white man, bald headed on the top with orange hair, was the one that kidnapped her. And she said that they didn't assault her, but they made her take her clothes off and they took pictures of her naked. And the woman was playing in her hair. Do you know how stupid that sounds? You know how crazy that sounds? Girl, did you even try? You ain't watch CNN or CSI or none of them shows to come up with a good crime? You ain't watching none of them shows? How to Get Away with Murder, CSI, what's all them? You know how many crime shows it is? And you couldn't come up with a good. If you gonna create a kidnapping scenario, at least make it a good one. You a black woman. You got to come up with a good story. It's got to be foolproof. Foolproof. And you come up with some little raggedy story, you done left your wig behind. Girl, You done gave the police all the information that they need. The only thing that they didn't do, and you could tell that the police chief or whoever this man was that did the interview, you could tell he was really trying to be professional. He didn't want to, you know, he didn't want to come off as, rude or anything. He was like, I'm going to stick to the facts. She watched the movie Taken. Girl, girl, you could have called me and I would have told you this ain't it, sis. You gonna go to jail. Don't do this. You want to go spend some time with Pookie? I'll call your mama and tell her. Carlee over there at the Red Roof Inn with Pookie. Girl, you should have called me. I would have told you this ain't gonna work. Girl, they gonna lock you up. You gonna have to pay all that money back for all the resources and the FBI's and the CIA's and all the people that came looking for you. You gonna have to pay these people back. What college did she graduate from? She must have graduated from the same college that Gizmo graduated from. But shit, Gizmo would have knew that shit wasn't gonna work. Gizmo wouldn't have even tried that. He would have been like, nah, this ain't gonna work. They gonna get my phone records. The phone records. Let me see. I took notes and I don't want to play it. Other people are playing it, but I don't want to play it because YouTube already on my neck. Y'all, I'll tell you where you can go and get it. So in the car, they found that she had purchased some stuff from Target. Her wig was in the car. I guess the stuff she purchased from Target, she must have took that with her. So she said that a man ran up on her while she was waiting with Annette. Now, I guess this child just disappeared. Because she ain't said nothing else about the baby. I guess the child disappeared into thin air. Because the man kidnapped her. They put her in an 18-wheeler. They made her get undressed. They took pictures of her. Then she got away. And they got her back. And when she got home, she had $107 in her sock. So somebody kidnapped you and didn't take your money? And she looked up bus ticket information. This girl she looked like she was really trying to get out of town, though. So her family is saying that she's not ready to talk because of her mental health. No, she's not ready to talk because she know if she done already put her foot in her mouth, and she know if she say anything else, she going to jail. She ain't mentally ill. She knew what the hell she was doing. Why? Why she had to do this? She couldn't think of nothing else to do. But somebody said that she got kicked. She didn't graduate. She took the pictures. You can take pictures. You take your pictures before graduation. Somebody said she was getting kicked out of the program. It's supposed to be a lot going on in Sister Girl's life. Ooh, Empress Yaya say they gonna take her letters. Lord. I know the AKAs is looking at her like, girl, what the hell is wrong with you? So she ain't got no friends, huh? She she don't have nobody that she could have ran this whole scenario by, and they told her, no, girl, this ain't it. She ain't got no. Where's the people that I thought the people that you pledged with is supposed to be your sisters? She couldn't have called one of them and said, hey, should this is what I'm thinking about doing. Should I do this? Yeah, anybody. I can go and take some graduation pictures. Anybody can take pictures. Oh gosh, Empress Yaya said I heard she was on drugs. I think the police said that he didn't have, because somebody asked that in the press conference, did the toxicology report come back on her? And I'm not sure if he said no, or he didn't have it, or what. Because they did all of that. They didn't did all of that. I'm pretty sure they did a rape kit and everything. You done been kidnapped. You're a woman. I'm pretty sure they did everything on her. Yeah, where's her community? Where's her people? I thought all of the people that come with you when you cross over, I thought them was your sisters. Them was the ones that's supposed to be the closest to you. And couldn't nobody tell her that this was a bad idea? Nobody? And so some other people were saying that she was at the Red Roof Inn the whole time. Now the police, he didn't say that. He didn't say that in the press conference. He didn't say that we have eyewitnesses, or we talked to the people at the Red Roof Inn and she was there. They didn't say that. So, but she was somewhere safe for 2 days. When she was at UAB, some of the staff leaked her info. I have text messages from people that work there. They fired about 100 people from. That's what I heard. That people were accessing her files and they got fired. So people that nosy, like, ain't no way in the world I would have. If that woman came through there, I would have been looking at her files. They didn't know they was gonna lose their job. Bless God to say they knew she lied. Just because you cross with people don't mean they stay in contact. Oh, okay. I have 12 line sisters and only talk to about 3 of them. We're all more isolated now, and I think it bleeds over into communities too. Superficial interest in Instagram photos took the place of some people's experience, and we don't like everybody. Wasn't Beyonce supposed to be in Nashville when she tried to get a ticket? Let me find out. That was the end game. The end game was her trying to go to the Beyonce concert? What did she was trying to get a ticket to Nashville? Girl, if the end game was her trying to go see Beyonce, she is mentally ill. And she needs to be locked up. If she did all of this to get tickets to see Beyonce. She need to be locked up. I hope they lock her ass up because she is beyond crazy. I know she ain't did all that. See, that's the thing. This was she messed up at. I don't think she thought that it was gonna get this big. She never see what she should have did. What she should have did was just left. If you want to just run off, just leave your car on the side of the road. Take your shit out and go on about your business. You safe. You figure, okay, somebody gonna come by and get the car. The car gonna be impounded. I got enough money to get my car out of impound. But at least I get to lay low for a couple of days. Or just go. You grown. Just go and do what you got to do. The hell you hiding for in your 20s? Who you hiding from? Empress Yaya say, I also heard she was pregnant and she was trying to get an abortion. What? A back alley abortion? An illegal abortion? Now, I ain't hear the pregnant part. That's the thing, though. She went missing in Hoover. Hoover is a very well-to-do community. Preferably a white community. They gonna find everything. Is that where her family lives, though? Because when she got into it with the stripper, and I don't know if this text message thread was real, but when she got into it with the stripper, she was saying that she was rich. I'm rich. You a stripper. So that she didn't think that this situation was going to get as big as it got, I think. But I don't understand why she didn't think that. Especially the way stuff hits social media now. TikTok will blow up anything. Yeah, she wasn't thinking at all. Period. Period. She wasn't thinking about nothing. But how? How do you have anonymity when once something hits social media, it's going to blow up? Girl, you call 911. That's a whole record. You had the police and fire department coming out. You called 911. When they got there, your car was empty. They knew it was you. And I don't like to call people stupid. I don't. But God, she gonna make the donkey of the day because she did everything wrong. Everything. From leaving her cell phone behind, from all of the searches that the police were able to find on her cell. She did everything wrong. That's because she a dummy. Like, you a dummy. You're dumb. You're a dumb. She did, like, I could see a teenager making every mistake that she made. I could see a child doing that because a child's brain is not set up. Okay, if I take this step, this is what's going to happen. If I go this direction, this is a child is not thinking. You're a whole damn adult. You didn't think they're gonna be able to see my phone records. If I leave my phone, they're gonna get my your phone shows every step you fucking make. My phone got on my nerves the other day because it told me, "Hey girl, you're not moving around enough. You didn't take enough steps today. What's wrong with you? You all right?" Your phone knows your every. I bet you my phone know how many times I go to the bathroom. And she thought her phone wasn't going to see. You didn't research the Amber Alert. You didn't research the movie Taken. You didn't look for bus tickets. Girl, if I was your mama. Oh, wait a minute. This white lady, she got in hella trouble on TikTok. They was coming for her whole entire ass because she said, "Oh, well, I bet when her mama find out that this was a hoax, she gonna beat the black off of her." Why she say that? Why she say that? Oh my God. She had to cut her comments off on TikTok. She had to cut her comments off because people forgot what Carlee did and then jumped on her ass. Beat the black off of her. What? What, Becky? Have you lost your mind? Even though we mad at Carlee, we will stop being mad at Carlee and jump on you. Her mama gonna beat the black off of her? Girl, they was wearing her out to the point where she had to just cut her comments off on TikTok. If you don't, girl, I don't care what Carlee did. At this point, you done did too much. Let us in the black community handle Carlee. You go somewhere and sit your ass down before you get into a world of trouble. But see, that's my thing. When this kind of stuff happens, it brings out the white people, because then one of the white newscasters at the press conference was like, when are y'all gonna press charges? When y'all gonna press charges against her? They want Carlee neck now. They coming for Carlee neck. They want her whole entire neck. And you know they're not going to be happy until some type of charges are pressed against her. They coming for her neck now. Girl, we didn't lit candles for you. We didn't pray for you. And you out here at the Red Roof Inn getting digged down by some mystery man. I want your whole neck. I want your whole ass neck. You got me out here asking the Orishas to protect you and praying to God, because I'm like, oh, well, she probably Christian. Let me go the Jesus route. You got me out here asking my Lord and Savior to come and put a hedge of protection around you, and you out here getting dicked down by some... Oh, Cheryl, she is definitely in trouble. Even though the police chief or whoever he was, he didn't want to say. He said, we're not saying anything right now because of her mental health. But in the back of his mind, he was saying, no, we gonna get her ass. She played in our face. We didn't call the FBI, the CIA, the RRA, the AAPR. We didn't call all the acronyms to come out here and find this girl. And she laid up at the Red Roof Inn eating Cheez-Its and Snickers and drinking Mountain Dew. She used a whole lot of resources. She had a lot of people worried. These people was out here worried about you. Your mama and daddy. I don't know if it was her daddy, but I know her mama for sure. You didn't put your mama through one of the worst situations that a parent could ever go through. I'm going to tell you, when my son was 13, 14, 14, he was a teenager. He decided that he wanted to go to Hot August Nights. Okay? He had been talking about this, and I'm like, I'm not about to drive to Reno to take you to no you're not going to Hot August Nights. It's in Reno. Reno is a good 3 hours away from us, 3-4 hours away from us. So what did my son do? That weekend, him and his best friend's older brother, who was an adult, drove them to Reno. He ain't said nothing to me or his girlfriend at the time. He just left because he knew that I was not going to let him go. So he left. His girlfriend called me looking for him. And I'm like, I thought he was with you. And she was like, no. So she said, come pick me up and I'll show you where his best friend lives. We drive over there, and the best friend's mama was like, oh, they went to Hot August Nights. They went where, ma'am? Yeah, they went to Reno. So I'm like, are you sure that Hakeem? She was like, yeah, they went to Reno. They left earlier. So but we had been driving around looking for him first. I didn't know where this boy was. We driving around looking at all the little places that he hang out, the park, all these places. And we calling him. He ain't answering. So, as a parent, my mind is going a million places. Later on that night, he calls Mama. I was like, I already know you in Reno. Let me speak to this boy or this young man that you there with. And he gets on the phone, and I said, so did you know that he didn't even tell me? I'm here worried to death about him. He didn't even tell me that he was going or nothing. He was like, no, he told me that you knew. That is the worst feeling in the world, to not know where your child is. This girl didn't put her mama through to, at least my son called later on that night to let me know he was okay. And the young man was like, oh, I'm good. My brother is the same age as your son. I'm definitely going to take care of them. They are in the hotel. We're just going to go to the car show and we're coming home tomorrow. And he did. Everything, turned out fine. But girl, you didn't put your mother. Ain't no way in the world I would hurt my mama like that. I would go on and tell my mother, I'm going to the hotel, before I put her in a position to where I hurt her and make her think something had happened to me. So blessed Goddess said her boyfriend mom came on Facebook and said she was pregnant by her son, which is 17 years old. How old is she? How old is she? But when I told my husband about the wig part, he was like, oh yeah, that would have been it for me. She left her wig. I'm not getting out the car without my wig. Why would she even? I guess leaving a wig, that was supposed to really make it look good. Because you know a black woman ain't going nowhere without a wig. I remember one time we went to Sacramento, child, and it was probably this wig I got on now. We went to Sacramento, honey, and it was 100 and something degrees. And it just seemed like every 10 minutes, this wig got hotter and hotter. Honey, I must have took this wig off and threw it in the back seat of the car. But when we got home, I got my wig and brought my wig in the house. I'm not leaving my wig. I don't. She 26 and the boy 17. That right there says mental illness. Yes. That right there says mental illness. You 26 and your boyfriend 17. Twenty, 25, 26 is the same thing. You 25 and your boyfriend 17. He probably one thought up this stupid mess. This sounds like something a 17-year-old would think of. Because I know I keep smelling that skunk. If I take off running and I don't come back, y'all know that skunk. The skunks don't usually come out during the day, do they? They don't come out during the day. I thought they was nocturnal. Hold on. Okay. I had to look down that breezeway and make sure that skunk wasn't down there. Because I keep smelling it. I ain't think they come out during the... Ain't that skunk scared of the sun? I'm telling you, I keep smelling something. Okay. If I come up missing, if I just get up and leave, you know that skunk. I seen that skunk. Gizmo in the house. So I ain't gonna get his little ass. Her mother is in on it. She was never upset. She looked upset to me. I don't think her mama in on it. Don't be blaming her mama. I don't think her mama had nothing to do with it. I think this was probably just the dude. Probably the dude that she was with and her best friend. Them probably the only people that knew. Her mama, no, I don't think her mama was in on it. I don't believe that. I ain't gonna believe that. I don't think her mama knew. Because I think her mama got enough sense to not want to be caught up in no mess. Because her mama knew. When they find out the truth, you in trouble. When they find... I wonder if they're going to do another press conference and come out and tell everybody that she been charged. Because right now, the police is saying that Carlee won't talk no more. And the parents are saying, you know, because of her, she ain't got no mental health. You ain't got no mental health. Girl, go on and come on out and tell these people the truth and tell them that you're sorry. I made a mistake. Shit, I watch too much TV. As a matter of fact, I don't watch enough TV because I couldn't even get the story straight. I should have watched more CSI or something. I didn't do it right. I messed up. I'm sorry. But see, For us to have any sympathy for her, she's gonna have to come up with some type of story. Something. I was abused as a child on a regular basis. My dog died on my birthday. Something. Yeah, that Carlee, we was rooting for you. We was She gonna have to come out and apologize. But what can she say? What she You can't apologize for this. What can you say? I messed up. I what? You can't you cannot apologize. There's nothing you can say that is going to make me understand what you did. Nothing. Because there's no reason under the sun. Yes, she at this point they're going to have to stick with that mental, her mental health is fragile. They're definitely going to have to stick to that. They're going to have to. If you go back and listen to the press conference and look at her mother and how she was acting and how she was talking, you see she's not upset. The mother was upset. I think the mother is in shock. When you in shock, when you are in disbelief that the person that you raised could do something this stupid, and you thought that they were an intelligent child, just like when every crazy thing that my children have done, I have literally been in disbelief. I think that's where the mother is. She is in shock. The mother is in shock that her child would do something. She's probably embarrassed. This girl that embarrassed me in front of all these damn people. You done had all these people out here looking for you. And the mother is, I'm going to stick beside her because she my child. I'm going to stick beside her. So she can't be out here, she has to keep a straight face because she knows everybody is looking at her. So she gotta just who deserves grace? Who deserves grace? Tammy, who deserves grace? We need to give her grace because she will pay for her wrong. We don't have to give her grace. We don't have to give her grace. It's for God. Grace and mercy is given from the Lord. I ain't got to give her nothing. We don't have to give her grace. That's for God to do. This woman made a huge mistake. We are human. It is normal for us to have human emotions, and anger is one of them. I'm not going to skip over anger and go straight to grace and mercy. I ain't going to lie. My heart breaks for the woman whose child was murdered and came out to. Oh, see, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. You got people. But you had people like me who couldn't give anything but an honest prayer. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't do anything but pray for this young lady. Like, I legit was praying for her, called her by her name and everything. And you out here at the Red Roof Inn or wherever you was, cause you wasn't kidnapped. And whoever the dude was that did the police the press conference said ain't no child missing, ain't no baby missing, wasn't no baby missing in Hoover or no place else that met that description. Who is Miss Blanchard? Is it on TikTok? Hey, Melissa. Hey, a heart to ascend. Is she on TikTok? The police, he had to, he has to, while he on stage in front of all these people, he has to remain neutral. He can, he can't get up there and go, this stupid, damn, it feel like something biting me. Maybe it's just this hair. He can't get up here and say, you know what, this stupid woman, he gotta be nice about it. He didn't look mad to me. He didn't appear angry to me. He just got up there and stated the facts. Wait a minute, what is that, Phoenix? Because I don't think you can drop a link in the chat. Hold on. Hold on. I can't see the link here. What is that a link to? Because I'll go look it up. What? Tell me what it is so I can go find it. She got sentenced? Because I'll look for it. I deleted it. Send it to me on Facebook. I'll go look for it on. I'll look for it on there. Yeah, send it. Okay.
Pants on fire. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Liar.
Everybody know. Who is this? She faked her kidnapping to go back to her ex. Now she'll get 18 months in prison. Oh, this was that other chick. Whoo! This woman, 40 years old, pleaded guilty last spring to staging the abduction and lying to the FBI. In part of the plea bargain, she is required to pay more than $300,000 in restitution. Carlee Black, Phoenix. This woman is white. Carlee gonna get more time because they gonna throw more charges at her. This woman got 18 months in prison and $300,000 in restitution. And I wonder how much, how much did they search Okay. It says the judge said he considered the seriousness of the offense and the sheer number of people who were impacted. That included the law enforcement officers who searched for her, the community that believed her for 4 years, those who lived in fear because of her fake story of being abducted by two Hispanic women. See, and that's the thing too. Someone asked the um in the press conference, did they believe that the abductor was still at Lutz? And the police was like, no. Ain't nobody out there with no orange hair. He said no. They wanted him so bad to say that it was a hoax, but he wouldn't say it. He wouldn't say it was a hoax. Hey, Naya. I think the girl in California faced up to 25 years and agreed to the plea deal, which took her sentence down to 18 months. So, do we think that Carlee is going to get charged? Because they have all the evidence they need. I think at this point they want Carlee to be like, yeah, I did it. They have the evidence. The police just didn't want to release. He didn't want to lay all his cards down on the table. He just gave us some of the cards. But they have, at this point, they have all the evidence that they need. They have forensic evidence. They have the they did an overhaul of her body at the hospital. They got all that evidence. They got all the evidence they need to charge her at this point. They just don't want to release that information. Right. Right. Klingon returns. It looked like they're giving her a chance to be honest before they charge her. And because she's not saying anything, eventually she's going to piss them off. And they're going to be like, look, this was all a hoax. They're going to come back and be like, okay, look, this was all a hoax. There is no man with orange hair out here terrorizing the community. This girl made this shit up. And we are charging her. And yes, Hoover is going to make an example out of her, and I don't blame them. Do you blame them? This girl played in all our faces. I want to know how bail is going to work. Carlee is a flight risk. That much is known. Oh, they'll get her. She was abducted by the wild thornberries. She said she was abducted by somebody with orange hair. You couldn't even come up with a good story for your abductor? Huh? So, is somebody running around in the woods with orange hair? Carlee, if you don't shut your ass up, you know as well as I do, everything we go through here is for our growth spiritually. Something good will come from all this. This is her path. She chose it. No. I'm not seeing that right now. I'm not seeing that. And that it may be years from now. It may be. But she gonna have to she gonna have to pay for this. You can't do anything this big and not think that there's gonna be some repercussions. You better find the Lord when you go to jail. You better. This is the time for you to get close to Jesus. And even Jesus is going to have a stern talking to you. My child, what were you thinking? This ain't how I raised you. I ain't raised you to be out here lying to these people like this. This ain't it, girl. What is wrong with you? I'm sorry, this ain't it. This not it. And you can't do this kind of stuff and not think nothing is gonna happen to you. You can't. You have to be punished. Like you have to be mental. It has to be like you have to have a childish mind to think that this was gonna work. Like you couldn't be a college student mentally and think I'm gonna get away with this. This gonna work. I can just after 2 days I can just go back home. You didn't know they was looking for you. You didn't know this. You didn't. You didn't think about none of this. You didn't think none of this through. None of it. Lord Jesus. I know her mama is just disgusted. I know she hurt. Because this not how you raise your kids. I know she hurting. I know she is. My kids did some crazy things. And I done been hurt. But not to this degree. And see, that's what her family should be doing at this point. Girl, just come on out and tell us the truth. Let's go ahead and get this over with. It's going to be bad. But we're going to be, you my child. I can't do nothing but stand beside you. But you got to tell the truth. What happened? Lord Jesus. I know her mama tripping. I know she is. And I know her mama didn't sat down and talk. I know these detectives didn't told her, look, Miss Russell, this, and this. We're not going to say this in front of the world. But this, and this. 2 plus 2 is 4. And your daughter trying to tell us 2 plus 2 is 48. But we know it ain't. Now, go on in there and tell her that we know everything. And she needs to just come on and come clean. How much longer y'all think that this gonna go on? Because now that, see, this is what I was waiting for. I knew that this press conference was coming. But I thought that the police would just come on out and say it was a hoax. That is next. That's next. Because people ain't going to stop talking. They're not going to stop talking. They're going to want her prosecuted. It's not one of them situations that you can just sweep under the rug. Now, when my son got home, he was fine. The young man delivered him home safely. He called me and was checking in periodically before they came home because they wanted to stay for the car show. He came home, everything was fine. Girl, you didn't got home and the whole world's talking about you. They talking about you on CNN, ABC, MSNBC, NBC, all Netflix. Everybody talking about your ass. I think the girl is mentally like a 12-year-old, but a lot of 25-year-olds nowadays act like 12-year-olds. In my day, my mama would have been tripping at all. She would be telling me, you made your bed, lay in it. Cause my mama wouldn't lie for me. She would have just told the police up front, I ain't seen the girl. I don't know where she was. You know, my mama wouldn't have lied for me. Now, I don't know if Carlee's mama lied for her or, what. But I know what Lucille would have did. Yeah. I know TikTok. I know they on TikTok going crazy. They comparing her to Jessie Smollett. They saying she the female version of Jessie Smollett. Just as bad. I haven't really seen it on Facebook. Let me search her. Yeah, everybody talking. They got the somebody said despite her boyfriend's statement about Carlee having fought for her life from a kidnapper, there's no mention of a kidnapping from the police, nor do they say anything about any potential suspects. Oh, this the picture of her with her cap and gown on. I don't believe you did this, Carlee. So I'm pretty sure in the next couple of days they will be issuing, the police department will be issuing a statement saying that this whole thing was a hoax. That's when the boo-boo is going to hit the fan. It ain't hit the fan yet. It ain't hit the fan yet because even the police said that they're still talking to her. They're trying to talk to her. She won't talk. But when the police come out and say that this is a hoax, that's when the boo-boo is going to hit the fan. She probably going to get arrested and everything. I wouldn't be surprised if she ain't arrested by tomorrow. They're going to arrest Carlee. Carlee, you're going to jail, sweetheart. You're going to jail. They are going to arrest you, Carlee. They're going to take you down to the station and they're going to fingerprint you and they're going to put you in there with the bad girls. You going to be in there with the girls that don't know how to act. And she don't look like she ever been around. She look like the prissy type. She look like me. They ain't never, been in no trouble and shit. So she ain't gonna have no fun when they put you in there with Big Bertha and the girls that can fight. You about to be somebody's girlfriend. I'm pretty sure her family has lawyered up. I'm pretty sure they have by now. Because the press conference, it did not make her look good. It made her look guilty. It made this whole thing look like a hoax. The police just didn't, of course, they have the police, they got lawyers on their side too. And they didn't told that man what to say and what not to say. Because it kind of seemed like he was, walking on eggshells. He didn't want to say too much. Yeah. But I bet you by tomorrow he will. They gonna come out and be, or maybe he, for legal reasons, maybe they can't say it was a hoax until she go to court. Maybe they can't use, it's probably certain words that they can and cannot say until they go to court. Because the people was asking, was this a hoax? And he was like, you can't say that. We're still talking to her. Blah, 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 blah. And what's sad is she had so many black women defending her. And there's still black women on TikTok defending her and telling people not to talk, don't talk about her, and she has the right to do this and blah blah blah. You have committed a crime. This is a crime. You done committed a whole crime, Carlee. This not a prank. Maybe she thought it was a prank. It was a prank. I was just playing. Maybe she didn't watch too many YouTube videos and she thought this was a prank. It's funny, but I'm fine. Come on, let's all go back to how it was before. This was a prank. Maybe she didn't watch too many of them prank videos and she was like, oh, it's funny. It's a prank. Who let you out? Haha. Just like I saw the Jacksons of Atlanta yesterday when his prank was putting his 4-year-old out the car on the side of the road. Haha. It's funny. Didn't she steal something from her job? Now I gotta watch Gizmo because my husband has let his ass out. Didn't she steal something from her job? I think that came out too. She took something from work. I'm hungry. I'm finna go fix me a hot link. I was about to say, why you let him out? What you got in your fist? Why your fist all balled up?
Nothing gets by you, huh?
No.
I came out here.
I'm an FBI. I'm an FBI agent. I see everything.
This fist balled up for you.
That fist ain't balled up for me.
Here, you want one?
No. What I want a Q-tip for? Get away from me.
What your fist balled up?
I see you came out.
What
your
your
hand
fist
was like
balled
this.
up
I'm
for?
like, why is his fist all balled up?
I'm looking for you.
You ain't looking for me. You better get away from me. And take him in the house. Because he ain't going to act right.
Come on, sweet potato.
He over there. I keep smelling that skunk. He going to be done brought that skunk up. Go in the house, Gizmo.
Come on.
And you better not lock that door.
Come on.
Babe. Shit. Every time he go in the house. Hold on. She took a robe and toilet paper. If she was as insecure as it seems, she probably wanted to feel like people care about her or shake them up enough to show how much they care. She stole a robe and toilet paper. You think that's why she did it to see if people care? I'm gonna go missing for 2 days to see if people care about me. I'm gonna set this whole thing up. But she didn't think about the real consequences. Like, if I do this shit, I'm going to jail. I could go to jail. She didn't think about that part? Yeah, I'm not sure what the laws are in her state. She didn't think this through. I'm just mad. I'm mad because she didn't think it through. Not even like, not even. Okay, I'm about to go in the house in a minute because his son is um moving. She didn't think this through. Now she finna go to jail. So okay, let's get this last part out and then we gonna leave. So how long? Gosh, all of that. See, that's why I be sniffling and snorting. I seen all this stuff just fall out this tree. That's the stuff that be flying around. Probably got my allergies all jacked up. How long y'all think it's gonna take for them to arrest her? Because the police ain't gonna keep playing with her. The police said today that she not talking. They're not gonna keep playing with her. I bet you if we come to the house with a arrest warrant, your ass will start talking. How long y'all think it's gonna take before they issue a warrant for her arrest? Cause this not gonna just go away. It's not gonna go away. She can't pray this away. How long y'all think? How many days y'all think she got? What's today? Wednesday? She'll be in jail by Monday. Today, Wednesday. By Monday for sure. There will be a warrant probably out for her arrest. And I'm pretty sure her family will get her to turn herself in. She ain't got long. She do not have long. 2 days max. Her birthday is Saturday. Her birthday trip is to jail. If she doesn't cooperate with the police, they may arrest her by the weekend. And that's the same exact way I feel. So, whoever her family attorney is, oh, wait a minute, y'all. Okay, why y'all thinking about that? Did y'all hear about the other black chick that went to Dubai and got arrested for screaming? I didn't know you couldn't scream in Dubai. I didn't know women can't raise their voices at men in Dubai. This young girl let me get the whole story. Black woman from Houston detained in Dubai for screaming in public. A black woman from Houston has been detained in Dubai by authorities since May for reportedly screaming in a public setting. Tierra Young, a popular social media influencer who goes by the moniker Sassy Trucker, had her passport confiscated and has been held in custody in the United Arab Emirates' largest city. Tina Baxter, who is her mother, expressed her concern about her daughter's safety while detained in a foreign country. It also could result in prison time, so it's very scary. This girl got into it with a man in Dubai. He was screaming at her, so of course she took it up a notch, and he called the police, and they took her ass to jail. You cannot act in America the way you do in other countries. They will lock you up. That's why I don't want to go to all these foreign countries. Well, the guy was screaming at her, so I guess she screamed back. You know, like she would do here in America. If you getting crazy with me, I'm gonna get crazy with you. But she didn't know that women don't get crazy over there. Dubai has some very serious, very strict laws. Like you can't even hold hands in public. They have issues with public shows of affection. They ain't doing no PDA over there, and they have very serious like laws about women. You can't have sex unless it's your husband. You can't be in a hotel with somebody that you're not married to. They have some very strict laws over there when it comes to women. Yeah, men can. You can't be over there acting like you act in America. Over here, you can get loud and crazy as you want to, but you can't do that over there. You gotta be careful in these Muslim countries. They don't play with women like they do here in America. You can talk as crazy about America as you want to, but at least over here, if a man scream at you, you can scream back at. You can scream back at his ass, and ain't got to worry about going to jail. Honey, these people don't be. I ain't going nowhere. I would never feel comfortable. I know when Kev on stage and Tabitha Brown, when they all went to Dubai, they said that they had a person to help them kind of navigate, to tell them basically where to go, where not to go, all of this kind of stuff. You can't go to these other countries and act like you act in America. You got to, you have to dress appropriately, because they say you can only wear like a bathing suit at the beach or at the pool. You can't be out here showing all your arms and cleavage and shorts, and you have to dress like they dress. Them, they cover their heads in certain places, so you got to cover your head. Even though you a Christian, you still got to do as the Romans do. When in Rome, you got to do as the Romans. Hello, there is a group of black men right here in the U.S. said they need to have that law here and that black women need to know their place. Called us hyenas and they hope they throw the book at her. Who cares about them black men? They just haters. They're crazy. No one cares about how these black men feel because these black men don't make no laws. The laws are not made by these crazy black men sitting on the internet talking mess. No one cares about them or their feelings. No one cares about these fragile ego black men on the internet on their computers. They don't make no laws. No one cares about them. My sister is a loudmouth in America, but she is very careful in those countries. Yeah, I don't really consider myself a loudmouth, but I know when I feel like someone is doing something to me that is wrong, I know that I would stand up for myself, and that would probably put me in trouble. So I'm going to stay in America where I can talk back if I want to. That's true. But black men are wishing they have those laws against women right here in the U.S. I read the whole thread. Men want control over us. They can want. Who cares what they want, though? They are wanting that. They're not getting it. They're not going to get that. So I wouldn't even give any. That's who cares about what they want and wish. People in hell want ice water, but I don't care about their ass. You in hell, who cares? I don't care about these manosphere angry men. I don't give any credence to their desires. Who cares about what they think, what threads they own? They just a bunch of angry ass black men. Who cares? Yeah, I would never go to Dubai. Never. None of them countries. No, none of those Muslim countries. I'm pretty sure Dubai is not the only one, but it's probably one of the strictest ones. Like, I would never go there. I mean, not unless I had like Kev on stage in Tabitha Brown. They had a look like they paid for someone to basically help them navigate in like anything that they needed. This person, kind of like more than a concierge. I don't know if it was provided by the hotel that they were staying in or what, but Kevin on stage was talking about it. It was somebody that kind of, told them places to go and eat and, help them arrange all of their activities so that they wouldn't be in a position that they weren't supposed to be in. Yeah, Dubai is not for me. I hope this young lady gets out of this situation, but you can't be over there in other people's countries acting a fool. And especially not arguing with no men because they definitely don't stand for that. They women stay in their places over there. And a black woman? You a black woman arguing with a man? You asking to be in trouble. Yeah, ain't no way in the world I'll be over there in Dubai acting crazy. You can't be over here up in them men faces like you do here in the States. Your ass is gonna get in some trouble. Yeah, I don't subscribe to the manosphere. I don't keep up with them. I don't care what's going on with them. I don't care nothing about their opinions on women. I don't listen to that. I don't care what they think. Not most of them are unsuccessful, lonely ass black men with fragile egos that will never have anything. The sad thing is the women that they aspire to, the women that they want, they will never get. No one wants their ass. That's why they on the internet. Black women. And they just don't realize how stupid they look. You hate the one that brought you in this world. You hate black women. And don't know other women want you. Don't know white women want you. They over there in Latin America trying to get a one. Them women don't even want you. They want your money. They too busy trying to get to America. That's the only thing they want. They want a free ticket here to America. But these men too ignorant to even realize that. Don't nobody want their ass. And don't nobody care about their opinion. So that's it, y'all. Carlee, you gonna probably spend your birthday in jail. God damn. They may let her celebrate her birthday. They gonna let her celebrate her birthday, and then the next day they gonna come knocking on the door with the arrest warrant. All right, girl, you had a good time. Come on, it's time to go to jail. She going to jail. She most definitely is going to jail. I think I'm gonna have to move my little plant. I think it's getting too much sun. I think I'm gonna have to move her over in the shade. And I just moved this plant over here. I'm gonna have to tell my husband to help me move it in the shade. They're gonna be like, did nobody tell you to bring all this shit over here? Yeah, honey. Her birthday coming. She gonna spend her birthday in jail. What time is it? Oh, let me get off here, y'all, because my husband about to go to work, and I always like to tell him goodbye. And see what he packed for lunch, because I'm nosy. I'm gonna go in here and fix me something to eat. I'm hungry too. Yes, Gizmo is blessed to have a mommy and a daddy. Gizmo come from a 2-parent household. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good time too. If anything interesting happens, you know we gonna come back. So make sure you have your notification bell, all that clicked, and make sure you subscribed. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because my analytics say that y'all be coming watching my videos and y'all ain't subscribed. Some of y'all ain't subscribed. So make sure, check and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Because my analytics say y'all be coming over here getting all this information, and then you going on about your business. You ain't even subscribed. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Okay? I love you guys, and I will see you. If anything juicy happens, I'll see y'all later on tonight. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow for sure. I love you. Thank you for coming. Bye.